Underway. Ground ball kicked, and it's coming down to Roger Daniel. Picks it up at the 30-yard line, and Roger is going to be whistled down at the 30 because his knee went down and touched the ground, and then an official sat down rather abruptly also, slipping on the wet turf, and the crowd got a kick out of it.
That would have been a long-distance kick. It just Dayton approached the ball. It started to fall off the tee with a gust of wind, or else he probably would have put it in the end zone. And, well, that maybe is a little factor right there.
First and 10 for the Paintsville Tigers on the far hash mark at the 30-yard line. Lemaster at quarterback. Stafford, Gerald, and Ward, the running backs behind him. Tight wishbone formation. Lemaster looks over the defense. And there's the snap. And he gives it off up the middle, and not too much running room for the ball carrier, Mark Stafford. He gets it out perhaps to the 34-yard line. Better room than we first thought. A 4-yard gain for Mark. Maybe they put it down at the 33. That's where they put it down, at the 33. A 3-yard pickup for Mark Stafford. 2nd and 7 for the Tigers. Just underway. That was the first play of the ball game. The Tigers come to that line of scrimmage. Again, the tight wishbone. You've got to believe that Beechwood is going to keep their eye on 19, B.J. Ward. Lemaster clever with the football. Now hands it to Ward. B.J. pounding over the middle. And a loose football. And Nussbaum dives for it. And Beechwood has it at the Paintsville 40-yard line. There's the first break of the ball game. B.J. had good yardage out to the 40-yard line. It would have been a gain of about 7 or 8, but he coughed it up to a fell, and Gary Nussbaum was right there.
B.J. trying to do what he has done all season long. He's trying to get some extra yardage out of it. When you're on a stopping first, sometimes you can't do that. And it's turnover number 1, and Beechwood is fired up.
Yes, indeed. And here they come. The ball at the Paintsville 41-yard line. Mike Yeagle is the quarterback. Bailey Morledge, Dave Croman, and Toby Darple, the running backs. They line up in a tight wishbone also. There's the snap. And there's the fake to Morledge. Keeping the ball, Yeagle down the left sideline. Brent Scott with an angle on him, and he puts him down. What a good run by Mike Yeagle. Clever fake. He takes it all the way down to the 25-yard line. And there's a pickup of 16 yards for Yeagle. First and 10 for the Beechwood Tigers in the wishbone. And there's the snap, and this time it is Morledge. No, again, it's Yeagle. Same play. It worked once, but this time the Tigers ready for it. Yeagle keeping, and he is dropped right at the line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of 1 yard. They do give him credit for 1 yard. Morledge has not touched it yet. Second and 9 for Beechwood. And the snap, and a give to Dave Croman from his left half spot, and Croman pounds over the left side, and he is dropped inside the 20-yard line down to about the 17. And let's see where they put it down exactly. Gain of 7 for Croman. Now they rule the 18. It's 3rd and 3 with 9:10 to go. The Paintsville fans imploring for their Tigers to hold. And across the way, the Beechwood fans imploring for their Tigers to take it the rest of the way. All right, Beechwood comes up to the line of scrimmage. Big down, 3rd and 3. Watch out for Morledge right here. Nope, Yeagle sneaks up the middle. He dives forward. And he is stopped just outside the 15-yard line. I don't believe he got the first down, Cliff. He looks to be perhaps a yard short, although he is close.
It was an awful large hole right off the right line of pocket of the center end center and the right guard, Jeff Silver. It's amazing how much room there was there for him to ball. He needed 3 and only got about 2.5.
So this is the first critical play of the ball game. 4th down. And less than a yard, Cliff. That ball is right outside the 15-yard line. They have to go just across the 15, and we might look for Yeagle to carry it again. He ducks under. And there's the snap. He goes straight ahead. He dives. And it will depend on where they spot it. One official marking it over the 15, so it would appear that Yeagle did get his yard for the first down. He did. He now has 20 yards on 4 carries. Of course, the big one, the 16-yard romp off the fake to Morledge in the line.
You can see that Yeagle is a senior because he took that snap and just fell down right behind his center edge Stamper, and Stamper just got the half yard they needed.
First and 10 now from the 14-yard line or thereabouts. There's Bailey Morledge, first time, and the Tigers are waiting for him. They stop him after a gain of about 1. He's down to about the 14-yard line.
No gain.
No gain, they rule. Morledge stopped for no gain. Thought he had gotten a yard, but maybe not.
That's the play that the Tigers have been wanting. Paintsville Tigers have been wanting all night and hadn't gotten until that point. They wanted to see Morledge carry the ball. They've heard so much about him all week long.
And they stopped him that time. 7:17 left to go. After a Paintsville fumble, Beechwood took the ball at Paintsville's 41. They have moved it down to the 14-yard line. 2nd and 10. Yeagle dropping back to pass. Looks toward the end zone. Throws out to the right side to Garfel. He makes the catch, but he's out of bounds. Good call by the official. Great catch by Toby Darfel, but he was a couple of feet out of bounds. And it goes down into the books as an incompletion. And that'll make it 3rd and force on the incompletion. And now this is where Gary Nussbaum becomes very important.
Back to more action after these.
Because the football is, well, a slight angle it would be for him should Beechwood not pick up the first down here. You've got to believe they would try.
Hank Graham would say, look for him to go to the right to try and center it up more in front of the goalpost.
Darfel is wide right. And there's a draw play to Bailey Morledge. Bailey on his feet, but down he goes. Down to about the 12-yard line. Mike Brew is there, so is Roger Daniel.
But again, a smart play by Beechwood because Morledge just kind of leaned to his right. And the ball is right down in the middle of the field.
4th and 7 now, and here comes Nussbaum. Yeagle will be the holder. You got to watch out because he is the quarterback. And Nussbaum will have it spotted for him just about at the 19-yard line. This is about a 29-yard attempt by Gary Nussbaum. There's the snap. It's down. The kick is blocked. The flags are thrown. A big scramble for the football out at about the 23-yard line. The Tigers block the kick, but flags are down. Big play.
There are 2 flags down. It was the headline team and also the field flag. So 3 flags.
Cliff, did you see who got a piece of that football?
I was watching Nussbaum put his foot to it to see if there was any breakdown between the snap and the holder. I was not watching the defensive line come across, so I did not see who blocked the kick at all.
So the Ward fumble does not hurt. And Paintsville takes over deep in their own territory at the 24-yard line. Again, that tight wishbone, make it to 23. The Master ducking under, and there's the snap. And here comes running up the middle goes another loose football by Ward, and let's see, Paintsville has it back. BJ having trouble hanging on, but nevertheless, he runs the football all the way from the 23 to the 35, a gain of 12. First down, Paintsville.
On the side, after the fumble, he turned the ball over to Beechwood. He was really down on himself. And that was, I think that was an excellent call, whether it was Coach Brew or Birdhead that called it. So give Beechwood that ball again and let him substantiate the fact that, yes, he can carry the ball.
B.J. Ward is an outstanding football player. No question about it. I don't care if he fumbles 10 times tonight. Here's the tight wishbone formation. And here's the snap. And Lemaster keeps ducking to the left side, wide open. 45, midfield, and he's dropped. Good tackle by Nussbaum as he crossed into Beechwood territory at the 47 or 48-yard line. They're going to call it the 47. Super run.
With the block and midfield goal attempt. Because the Paintsville Tigers have really come onto that field after the defense blocked the field goal attempt, and they are going to fight.
This emotion here is incredible on this side of the field, and I'm sure it is across the way. 5:18 to go, scoreless first quarter. Paintsville at the 48-yard line. They rule now of Beechwood. There's the snap. and a give. And there is Don Gerald plowing off his right tackle. Don carrying it from the 48 down to the 44-yard line, a gain of 4.
Get in there defensively by the defensive end, Jim Schumer. He kind of hung right in with him, and then Morris came in from the linebacker. That is really about the shortest game we've had in this series.
So it's 2nd and 6 for Paintsville from the 44-yard line of Beechwood. Lemaster brings them up into the tight wishbone. Action right in front of us here. We've got a good view of it. Lemaster looks over the defense, and there's the snap. And a give to Ward, second man through, and B.J. caught in his own backfield just about. I believe they're going to rule him back to the line of scrimmage for no gain. A flag thrown downfield. And let's see what the preliminary signal is going to be, if indeed we are going to get one. They are talking with Lemaster. It may be against Beechwood, and Bernie Barry can't like that. A personal foul against Beechwood. Just outside the 30-yard line, for all intents and purposes, right at the 30. 4 minutes and 2 seconds left to go. Scoreless first period. Painstville Beechwood semifinal action. Lemaster calls signals, and now movement by the left guard of Paintsville, and that is Wendell Knight in for the injured Mike Sheets, and that'll be a 5-yard walk-off against the Paintsville Tigers. There's got to be some pressure on Wendell tonight, but
because he's filling in for Mike Sheets, who has been there all season long. Wendell, of course, has played this season at that position. Coming into a situation, having starting tonight when he has not started before, it's got to be a little bit of a pressure on the young man, and excuse him for error number 1, anyway.
Under 4 minutes now, the clock being started by the officials. 1st and 15 from the 36-yard line. And Lemaster again ducks under, and a snap, and here comes Gerald off left tackle. Don carrying people. He's at the 30, still trying to go forward. He's all the way to the 29 before he's stopped. A 7-yard effort by Don Gerald off left tackle. And that time, Wendell Knight got his block.
He was carrying Big Bailey. Bailey Mortar is with him.
Second and 9.
Big 200-pounder in fancy conditions or muddy conditions like we've got here. No easy pass.
It's been a quick-moving first quarter. 3:17 left to go. There is no score. Beechwood had a field goal attempt blocked, and now the Tigers are on the march at the 29. 2nd and 9 now for Paintsville. 2nd and long. And the snap. And again to Don Gerald. No, a fake. Lemaster to the right side. This time they've got it smelled out, but Lemaster still fighting forward. He carries people forward. He's finally put down across the way at the 20-yard line. What a play.
The original tackler was the halfback or the offensive quarterback.
Lemaster now with 26 yards rushing on 2 carries. It's 1st and 10. The ball at about the 19-yard line. It's on the far hash mark across the way. The Tigers are moving. The Paintsville Tigers, that is. 2:43 left to go in the first period, and the Tigers are on the march. Lemaster again checks that Beechwood defense. And here's the snap. And Don Gerald off right tackle this time, and Don plows forward. He is not quite to the 15-yard line. In fact, he is stopped at about the 16 or 17. Looks to be at about the 17-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 2 for Don, who has already picked up 13 yards on only 3 carries.
In the pregame, we told you that the offensive line for Paintsville is just about the same size as the defensive line for Beechwood, and there is some real hits going on in that line play.
We'll have under 2 minutes left to go in the scoreless first period when this play has finally gotten underway. And there's the snap. And Lemaster fakes, pitches it outside to Gerald. Bad pitch. It's loose on the field. Gerald dives on it back at the 24-yard line. There's a loss of 7.
Back on the 24-yard
It's tough pitching a muddy football.
It's about the first outside pitch that Paintsville has tried tonight, and it was unsuccessful. pitch was not really good from quarterback LeMaster. Back behind him, he had to go chasing after him. The problem was he couldn't keep him slipping on the ground to get to the ball, and it was really close as far as who was going to get to it.
A minute 20 left to go in the first period. The ball now back at the 24-yard line. It's 3rd and 15. Paintsville must go to the 9, and let's see if LeMaster tries to go upstairs. Everybody in tight, wishbone. LeMaster steps back a second, turns around and checks with his backs. And there's the snap. And a fake. LeMaster keeps sweeping to the right side, keeps the ball, ducks inside one man, heads outside, and down he goes. And did he get the first down? He may have had it. He's inside the 10-yard line. What a play. What a play by LeMaster. Oh, I'm telling you.
LeMaster took advantage of the soft footing that time. The defenders that were supposed to take each one of the men, both flipped as LeMaster made his cut. That way he had 3 daily across the lane away from it.
It looked like he was going to be nailed for a relatively short gain, but what a play. 1st and goal. 30 seconds left to go. LeMaster gives it off, and there goes Gerald. Don plowing straight ahead. He stopped at about the 7-yard line. That may be the last play of the quarter. Pickup of 2 for Don Gerald. 12 seconds left. Under 10 now. The Tigers still in the huddle. 6 seconds. They may stay there. 3 seconds. They come to the line. 1 second. And that's it. We have played 12 minutes here at Memorial Field in Paintsville, and our score the same as it was when we started. Paintsville nothing and Beechwood nothing. The second quarter coming up. There's the snap, and it's Don Gerald over to right tackle, and Don is perhaps to the 5-yard line, maybe just inside it. He's down inside the 5 to the 4 for a gain of 3. 3rd and 4 from the 4. The Tigers with 2 shots left to try to punch it across. Beechwood huddles up. They threatened also, went for a field goal, had it blocked. That's been the big play of the ball game thus far.
Of importance, maybe, the line side of the field is to the left.
All right, they're lined up and set. LeMaster barks signals, and there's the snap, and there's the fake, and LeMaster ducks inside. Touchdown, David LeMaster! He fakes the Ward up the middle, and Burhead, as he's known, took it in on a 4-yard run, and the Tigers draw first blood. Paintsville leads 6-0, 11-17 left in the half. LeMaster now with 45 yards rushing on 4 carries. What a football player. Darrell Pugh will now try the conversion. Every point is a big one in a game like this. Brian Allen will hold. The teams are lined up again and set. There's the snap. It's down. The kick is up, and it is good. A line drive over the crossbar. And with 11-17 left to go in the half, it's Paintsville 7 and Beechwood nothing. Darrell Pugh will kick off. Toby Darple and Larry Miller are back deep for Beechwood. Pugh approaching the football, and there it is. High, relatively short. Darple comes up and fields at the 16, starts straight up the middle, looking for running room, finds a little bit, but now is buried as he crosses the 30-yard line. Toby Darple tackled at about the 30-yard line. That's where they're going to rule his knee down, at the 30. And now the Beechwood Tigers get the ball. 31, they say, or 32.
Now it is character time. Can Beechwood, after it looked like they were going to score, and not stopping Paintsville offensively, can they come back with an offensive drive of their own?
We shall soon see. Full house backfield now by Beechwood. They didn't use that the first time they had the ball. Yeagle, and hands it off. And Bailey Morledge is going to be dropped at about the 33 for a gain of 1 off right tackle. Bailey now with 4 yards rushing on 3 carries. 2nd and 9.
2 yards. Last week, against Central City, ran 197 yards. He's got the worst on him. He's going to back off tonight.
2nd and 8 they rule now. 10:20 on a turning clock. First half, Painstville leads 7-0. And this time they split a wingman on the left side. That's Cromer. And Yeagle hands it off, and Morledge is going to be dropped at about the 34 or 35-yard line. I believe they're going to rule him down at the 35. That would be another gain of 2. Toby Darple split wide to the left side. I formation now behind Yeagle. He drops back, throws it out to the left side, slips out of his hand, and they rule it an incomplete pass, not a lateral. Brent Scott, or Mark Stafford it was, on the football for Paintsville, but that'll bring up a 4th down and 7 situation. Yeagle now 0 for 2.
He had a bad game last week against Painsville, but he's had a pretty good ball game tonight. He was the one that got in there and knocked that ball down, and Yeagle was trying to put it up.
All right, and now Nussbaum will come on to punt. And B.J. Ward is dropping back. Lemaster apparently is not going to run back punts tonight. Looking for him. He's not out there. Single safety for Ward. He's back at his own 30. The rush is on. Nussbaum has the snap. He steps forward, boots it. High punt. Good one. Ward will fair catch at the 33-yard line. So Paintsville takes over at the 33. 1st and 10. 9:15 to go. And now here's where Beechwood has got to get tough. And they line up again in the tight wishbone formation. Stafford, Ward, and Gerald, the running backs. And now motion from the Paintsville offensive line. Right tackle Mike Brew a little bit eager. And that'll be a 5-yard step off against the Tigers.
5-yard penalty against
That was going to be a running play. The way Brew came across the line of scrimmage in blocking position.
So that'll move the ball all the way back to the 29-yard line and bring up 1st and 15.
The first penalty against Painsville for 5 yards. Beechwood has had 1 for 15.
On a muddy field. Already the Tigers wearing brown instead of their white and blue. Lemaster, quick pass over the middle. There's Roger Daniel at the 40. He's got it, and he's down to the 42. Shy of a 1st down by about 2 yards, but there was that quick pitch over the middle.
Lemaster wanted to throw it before he did, but Daniel was not open, and it was a good thing because it would have been knocked down, or maybe it would have gone incomplete. And then set it up again and got it out there, and Daniel just hauled it in and had some running room.
So it's 2nd and 2 with 8:45 left to go. Paintsville leading 7-0. We're in the 2nd quarter. Beechwood digs in. Play a 6-man line. Quick pass again to Darrell Pugh this time, but this time it's knocked away at about the 46. Nearly picked off that time. Both players having a shot at it. And that'll bring up 3rd and 2. The Tigers obviously feel they can make the 2 yards with a running play. So they went for that quick pass again, hoping to catch Beechwood looking for the run.
What Paintsville is trying to do there in throwing those quick passes is what Beechwood playing a 6-man defensive line. They are thin on linebackers, and they're trying to isolate a wide receiver on that thin linebacking core.
It is now a 7-man line. And here's the give up the middle, and carrying the ball for the 1st down is Don Gerald off right tackle. And Don takes it up to the 47-yard line. That'll be a gain of 5 for Don Gerald, who has picked up 16 yards on 7 carries.
47-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Tigers.
For the Paintsville Tigers tonight compared to 2 for Beechwood. They got those early in the 1st quarter.
And they have been relatively silent since then. And here come the Tigers out of the huddle. Those uniforms caked with mud. They'll get heavier as the night goes on. 8:11 left to go on a turning clock. Lemaster calls signals, and it's to Gerald running to the left side. Don is upended this time after a short gain. Good play over there on that right side of the defensive line. 2-yard pickup for Don Gerald.
Billy Morledge just upended Gerald. One one of those classic tackles. He gets down around knee and something on his head, and that's what Morley did.
Second and 8 now for Paintsville, still in their own territory at their own 49-yard line. The clock running, of course. We haven't had many time stoppages here in this first half. Paintsville leads 7-0, and they have the football. And there's the snap, and here comes Ward running to the right side, crosses midfield, bounces off one man, and takes the ball down to the 48 of Beechwood, maybe to the 47-yard line, depending on where they spot it. It will be a gain of 3 for Ward. He's to the 48. BJ now.
Real collision between Morlidge and Ward. Morlidge came from his linebacker position to fill the hole, and they hit head on, and then BJ bounced off of him.
Ward with 15 yards now rushing on 2 carries. Now it's 3rd and 4, and you got to watch that option play now with Dave LeMaster. He's got his club up to the line of scrimmage. There's the snap. He keeps the ball. This time he slips as he tries to make his cut. Croman from his defensive end spot coming in to make the tackle. LeMaster that time gets 1 yard to the 47.
That's where the ground had betrayed him that time, whereas he had run that play and got it down close to touchdown territory. Or touchdown 5, it just did not hold solid.
David will now punt for the first time tonight, dropping back Yeagle and Anderson, or rather Miller and Nussbaum. Triple safety. Flag is thrown. There's the punt. A launcher by LeMaster all the way back to Miller inside the 10, up to the 10 now. And he now runs to his right side, finds the wall. Still trying to get to the outside. Good return by Miller. He is out over the 20-yard line, but a flag is down at midfield. Now, if that penalty is against Beechwood, it may be enough for the first down. But we will hold the phone here.
The flag went down just as the ball was snapped, so you would think maybe it was an illegal procedure penalty. But the official picked up the flag and waved off any kind of violation. So apparently there isn't going to be any penalty.
Maybe it just fell out of his pocket. The ball is at the 22-yard line of Beechwood. Deep in their own territory, 5:58 to go. And Coach Bernie Barry has got to hope that his club can get something going on this offensive series. Yeagle at quarterback. Again, the full house by Beechwood. And there's the snap. And there goes Big Bailey Morlidge lunging forward. And Morlidge gets it out to the 25-yard line for a gain of about 2 or 3 yards, rather. And it will be...
Jumping all over you tonight.
Well, they give him a gain of 4. Morlidge now up to 10 yards on 5 attempts. And here comes Beechwood to the line of scrimmage again. 5:17 left to go. Paintsville leads 7-0 first half. Wishbone now. Yeagle hands it off to Morlidge. He hurdles one man, but they really stick him at about the 26-yard line for a gain of 1.
He hasn't played on the football game. His number, his shirt anyway, is not dirty. His pants are. But he must not have fallen on his back much.
All right, with 4:40 left, big play for Beechwood, 3rd and 5. Mike Yeagle carried the ball for good yardage early on, but he has not carried since. Now he drops back to pass. He has good protection, throws out to the right side. It is caught by Jim Huber across the way, and it's a first down for Beechwood up to the 42 or 3-yard line. And let's see where they're going to spot it. At the 41. So
Yeagle had all kinds of time, and the reason that he did was his defensive lineman potential slipped down at the line of scrimmage. He could just spot his receiver and wing it out there.
4:26 left. 1st and 10 for Beechwood, their own 41-yard line. Yeagle to Bailey Morlidge, and Morlidge plows forward over the 45. He is up to the 47-yard line, and that'll be a gain of 6.
Here's the Morlidge we expected to see, running with authority that time out of the tailback in the opposition. And he saw where the hole was open in front of him.
Second and 5.
4:05 left to go in the half. Paintsville leads it 7-0. Dave LeMaster, a 4-yard touchdown run early in the second quarter after we played a scoreless 12 minutes. 2nd and 5 for Beechwood. Yeagle again to Bailey Morledge to the left side. Bailey stood up this time. And a relatively short gain. John Brown in there again. He is playing a good football game.
He was not at the bottom of the pile, though. It was John Gerald and also Bobby Mullins in there at the bottom of the pile.
3rd and 4.
They hold Morledge to a 1-yard gain that time. 3:20 left to go. And again, a big play here for Beechwood as they try to pick up another first down and try to get some points on the board before halftime. And here is a handoff to Darple going to the right side, and he is going to be dropped at about the midfield stripe. Darple lined up on the left wing, came around to the right. A little bit of misdirection that time used by Beechwood.
Fred Scott from his defensive halfback position kind of saw a signal from John Brown. Who saw the reverse develop, was pointing to who had the ball, and Scott just stayed with him and dumped him across the way.
4th and 2 for Beechwood. Awfully tempting, I would imagine, for Bernie Barry, but he will send his punter in, Nussbaum, with a muddy football. He's maybe gambling here on a fumble. Try to get that ball back. 2.5 left to go, first half. Ward is back deep at this 15. There's the snap. It's low to Nussbaum. Digs it out. There's the boot. And there's going to be a roughing the kicker penalty. The ball is rolling down to the 10-yard line, inside the 10 to the 9, where it's touched. But Nussbaum was dumped as he got his punt away. And we probably will have roughing the kicker against Paintsville. But we will await the official call.
It's the kind of a kicker that does not take a smooth step and glide and kick. What he does is just take a stiff step and then really hits it. And it's kind of a soccer-style punt, if you can visualize that, where he just kind of comes from the side and kicks it. And he leaves himself wide open to be crashed on, and that time he was.
He has just come off a knee operation. They get a break. Their band deploying to the end zone to our left. They will perform at halftime. There's the snap. Yeagle dropping back to pass. He has good time. Throws out here to the left side to Morledge, and Bailey dives at the 20-yard line, or make it the 10, but he couldn't get it. Darrell Pugh back on the coverage. The pass a little bit long. Yeagle now 1 for 4 for 14 yards in the passing department.
Again, Yeagle had some pretty good just a little bit to his right and then threw back to his left, and it was one-on-one coverage to his right.
1:58, the clock is stopped. Dave Croman checks out of the ball game.
Please move back off the field.
And here comes Beechwood to the line of scrimmage. Darple again on the wing right. Yeagle will roll to his left. He has time. Throws one down the middle, and LeMaster intercepts it at the 10-yard line. He touches down with his hand and now carries it back up to the 20. And the drive is stopped again. 7-0. Paintsville is leading. 1:40 left to go in the first half, and they'd like nothing better, of course, than to run this clock out. The ball at the 20-yard line. LeMaster calls signals. And here's the snap. And a give over to the left side and plowing forward to about the 25 or 6-yard line was Don Gerald. That'll be a gain of 5 for Don.
Gain of 5 yards.
He now has picked up 23 yards on 9 carries, the leading Paintsville rusher in the postseason play. Under a minute as the Tigers come to the line of scrimmage. The ball at the 25-yard line. The master sets him down in that tight wishbone. And here's the snap, and LeMaster keeps. And he fakes a pitch, ducks inside, and this time ganged up on at about the 27 or 28-yard line. Yeagle there, along with Croman, to make the tackle for Beechwood. Give David a gain of 3.
For a gain of 3, 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2. Under 30 seconds left to go on the half. Paintsville will take the lead into the locker room at halftime. Barring something unforeseen, right. They come to the line. This, in all probability, will be the final play of the first half, unless a penalty occurs. 3rd and 3. And the snap and the fake. Lemaster keeps. He's at the 30, 35, 40, 45. Stumbles forward midfield, and down he goes into Beechwood territory at the 48-yard line, but time runs out. Well, he nearly broke one right there at the end of the half. Darple and Miller are back deep for Beechwood. So the Beechwood Tigers will get football first. Paintsville leads 7-0 as we get set for the second half. Madison leading Fort Campbell 7-6 at halftime in Richmond. And that is probably a real head knocker going on there as well. All right, Pugh will kick off. Darple to the left and Larry Miller to the right, both at about the 10-yard line. Darple up at about the 15, as a matter of fact. Pugh approaches the ball, and there's the boot. It is high, good kick. Comes down to Miller, who fields at the 10, up the middle to his right to the 15. He's to the 20, and Jerry Runyon has him by an ankle and drags him down on a good one-on-one tackle at the 24-yard line. So that's where Beechwood takes over. 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. At the 24 with 11:52 left to go in the 3rd period. And here come the Tigers, the Beechwood Tigers. Again, they run about out of that full house backfield. And there's the snap, and Yeagle pitches it right, and it's really fumbled, and it rolls out of bounds. Croman trying to get to it. He could not. And it's rolling out of bounds at the 24-yard line. No gain. Yeagle trying to pitch it to Croman. Tough pitch play on a muddy field. 2nd and 10. So 2nd and 10, a dangerous play for Beechwood. Had Paintsville gotten on the football, they were in dandy field position. Now the I formation, and Yeagle again pitches to Moreland, running right. Blockers out in front. Bailey cuts to the sideline and is knocked out of bounds just shy of the 30-yard line. That'll be either a 5-yard pickup or a 6-yard gain, depending where they put it down. It is going to be just short of the 30-yard line. Let's see where the nose of that ball is. Well, right at the 29, they say. A 5-yard pickup for Morledge. So it's 3rd and 5 from the 29-yard line. 11:26. The clock stopped because Morledge went out of bounds. I formation behind Mike Yeagle. And he pitches again to Morledge, running to the right side. Mark Stafford right there, drops him right at the line of scrimmage, maybe a bit shy of it. No gain for Bailey Morledge. So it's 4th and 5, and that will be a punting situation for Beechwood.
Doug, where I have just been is down on the field, and that field is really in worse shape than what we can see from up here in the press box. It's like an ice rink out there with those football players are trying to negotiate, and they're doing a whole lot better than I figured they'd do under the conditions.
And this is the type of game, of course, when the clock will become a factor. Nussbaum gets the snap, and there's the boot. It's a good one. Sends Ward all the way back to the 30, and hits at the 25, rolls inside the 20, rolls all the way down to the 15. What a punt by Nussbaum. Beautiful kick. And Paintsville will be in poor field position back at their own 15-yard line. Strategy in this half. Has to field any punt. All right, let's see what the Tigers try to do from deep in their own territory. Again, the regular trio behind Lemaster. Gerald, Ward, and Stafford, the running backs. And here's the snap. And it's to Ward running right, and he breaks it out across the 20. He's out to the 25, or near it. He is down the rule at about the 24-yard line. There's a 9-yard gain for BJ, who was held in check 15 yards, but he only carried the ball twice.
2nd and 3.
a 7-yard gain for BJ rather than 9.
Okay.
If you are of the superstitious nature, last week, Burr had switched his numbers at halftime to 85. He played within the second half. He did not in this game.
2nd and 3. And there's a handoff, and again running to the right side and trying to get to the sticks for the first down, and this time he was unable to do so. B.J. Ward once again. And B.J. is close enough that they want to measure for it anyway.
First down number 7 for the Tigers. Paintsville Tigers, we should say. That's
Ward
for ourselves all night.
Ward with 25 yards now on 4 carries.
Again, we'll say they are playing on the hash mark across the way, and the footing is no good over there at all, particularly where they're playing now.
And we'll have to watch the exchange very carefully between Chris Prairie and Dave LeMaster. And there is the snap. And again, it's B.J. Ward running to the right side, and he plows his way forward. B.J. up to about the 30-yard line. And there will be a gain of about 4 yards for B.J. 2nd and 6 for Ward, or for Paintsville.
They're really wearing out towels tonight because it doesn't take very long for one towel after it wipes 3 or 4 or 5 footballers off that are all muddy for it to be all muddy itself. So they're trying to keep as dry a ball as possible out there playing.
And this clock continues to run. Under 8.5 now left in the third. 2nd and 6. And the snap. And this time, it's LeMaster trying to fight his way. And he, not too successful, dropped at about the 31, maybe to the line of scrimmage. Burr faking into the line and then keeping it himself. And he was dropped right about the line of scrimmage. No gain. So it's 3rd and 5. And now let's see what Paintsville does. Beechwood had him pinned down at the 15, but Paintsville has brought it out a bit to establish better field position. 7:43 left to go, third period. Paintsville on top, 7-0. And LeMaster pitches it back. And here comes Don Gerald. Gerald to the 40-yard line, to the 45, midfield, 45, 40, one man to beat. Hurdles one man to the 35, down the sideline. He will go all the way. Touchdown, Don Gerald. What a run, but a flag is thrown. The Tigers are celebrating, but this one may come back.
I believe it was a clip right at midfield. It was a, let's see, what's the term we'll use during basketball? Maybe a ticky-tacky clip. Because I was watching as Gerald went by, and well, the rule is you've got to have your head in front of the guy that you are blocking. So you are blocking his front rather than his back. And the head, I didn't see who the blocker was, but the head was right about leg level, or just to the front of it. So it's, you can hear the reception by the Paintsville crowd here on the near side.
A 69-yard run by Don Gerald is coming back. Tough break.
But you don't get 69-yard runs like that on a turf like it is tonight. Very often, anyway.
Don Gerald scored a touchdown last year against Pineville that was called back. A kickoff return. He has one here tonight that's called back. Don can't get across that goal line in postseason play. Well, the ball is back at the 36-yard line.
The penalty was marked off from the point of the infraction, which was the Beechwood 48-yard line, or the 49-yard line, I guess it is. And it is, well, they were just a tad wrong.
They made it by a couple of inches. That's disheartening, I would think, if you're Beechwood, but then, again, they feel perhaps fortunate that no points were scored.
We'll set it again. This time it is on the near hash mark, which is the better running field.
All right. At the 36-yard line. And here's the snap. Fake to Stafford. LeMaster pitches it back to Gerald. He's at the 30, 45, 50. Down he goes as he crosses midfield at the 49. Took a shot from Nussbaum. And one of the Beechwood Tigers is down. It's Foster.
Beechwood, or Foster was really crashed by the back coming out in front, and I believe Foster is not. As a matter of fact, he's trying to work it out as he goes from this near side all the way across the way to the bench across the way, and just as I said, we may not see him. It may be that we do see him in the remainder of this second half, because it appears he's shaking it off over across the way.
Tight wishbone. Nobody split wide. And there's the snap and the give to Ward. Big hole up the middle. He's across the 45, lunges forward down to the 43-yard line. A 6-yard pickup.
Across the 45.
Just hanging on for dear life, and his ankle was Bailey Moore. He had been beaten, and the center of that line had just really blown the hole wide open, as you call it.
Paintsville's offensive line is moving the Beechwood people at this stage of the game. 6:50 left to go in the third period, and Paintsville leading 7-0. Paintsville driving for what they hope would be an insurance touchdown. There's the snap, and hand up to Stafford through the hole, big hole, and Mark is down inside the 35, down to about the 33. A 10-yard pickup for Mark Stafford. Only the second time he has carried the ball tonight. He now has 13 yards on 2 carries, and the Tigers are really moving it now.
Newsbaum from his defensive safety position having to make the tackle, and that's the second out of 3 consecutive plays that he's had to make the tackle on.
Paintsville up to the line of scrimmage, the ball right in the middle of the field. Tight bone again. And the snap, and there goes B.J. Ward breaking out to the left side, and Ward punches over the 30. He's down to the 26-yard line.
26-yard line.
And that'll be a pickup of 7 yards for B.J. Ward, who's starting to accumulate yardage. He had only 15 at halftime. He has 42 right now. The Master leads everybody with 79.
You can begin to see the confidence factor as far as the Painstville Tigers are concerned. They know when they have the ball, they can do something with it.
And they are eating up some territory right now. Here's the snap. And Stafford again through a big hole. Flags are thrown again. Mark is buried finally down about the 16-yard line. But again, I believe we have flags down, and I believe it may be coming back.
2 penalty markers down, 1 at the line of scrimmage and 1 in the backfield, and the preliminary indication is the illegal procedure against Paintsville.
Preliminary signal, the illegal procedure against Paintsville.
And they will step it back 5 from the original line of scrimmage, which will take it back to a 2nd and 9 situation.
The ball will be back to the 31-yard line.
5-yard penalty against Paintsville.
2nd and 9. The Tigers have shown that they can pick up 9 yards at a clip, at least in this third period. Well, Coach Bernie Barry said, we're excited about playing the #1 team. We hope we can be competitive. Well, they have been, but they haven't scored any points yet. And that's really the name of the game here. 5:17 left in the third period. Paintsville on top 7-0. And there's the snap and a fake to Stafford. Lemaster keeps running right. Another flag down. Tucks it up inside. He's over the 30, down to the 29. But again, let's check that flag. But we saw movement.
That was a play that Lemaster got a lot of yardage out of in their Tiger touchdown drive, really to salvage the touchdown drive, but Beechwood was not beaten that time.
A holding penalty against Paintsville.
Holding against Paintsville.
That'll back them up.
And again, the Tigers are stopping themselves, as they did last week. Beechwood has not stopped them in this drive yet.
15-yard penalty.
This will back it up to the 46-yard line.
Apparently the penalty was against Bobby Mullins. That was the number that the field judge came over and told Coach Walter Crew.
Second and 23.
Nonetheless, it moves the ball back, and that's the only yardage they got to get, but it's only 2nd down.
2nd and 23. Under 5 minutes now left in the third period. Paintsville leads 7-0. The Tigers at the line of scrimmage, and what will Dave Lemaster pull out of his hat this time? There's the snap, and he keeps the ball, pitches it to Gerald, trying that sweep to the left side. John runs over his own man, Ward, but still John gets it to about the 40-yard line.
across the 40.
The play was going to click again because BJ had knocked that defensive end completely out of the play. Had him down on the ground. BJ was on the ground trying to get up to move farther downfield, and Gerald just ran into him. Unfortunate as it was, because that could have gone for some long-distance yardage.
Gerald must be snake bit as far as getting to the end zone or picking up long yardage. He had 98 yards against Painsville last week. 4:08, 3rd and 17. There's the snap, and he gives the Ward up the middle. BJ tripped up as he is dropped at about the 37-yard line. Make it the 36. Well, no, the 37, I guess. That's where the official has his foot down. Darple is the single safety back inside the 10, and Beechwood really has to hope for a break. There's the boot. It comes down to Darple. He fakes the catch, or did he touch it? It rolls dead all the way down to the 1-yard line, and that's where Paintsville takes over. Boy, Darple took a chance. He ran up as if to fake the catch. And Beechwood's in a lot of trouble right now.
They are. Darple, I think the plane of the angle that we had wasn't as close to that ball as we might have thought, because he was just trying to signal a fair catch to hold up the Paintsville defenders from coming downfield. And under any other conditions, that would have made it to the end zone, but it just flew up down in the mud.
At the 1. Paintsville has gotten some breaks here with the field. And we'll see what Beechwood does. Yeagle straight ahead from his quarterback spot. And Mike
about the 4-yard line.
takes it out to the 4, a pickup of 3.
2nd and 8.
Quite an exchange of possession there. Paintsville, if you will recall, before they had to give up the ball, had it on their own 15. And as they turn it over, they give it back to Beechwood on their own 1. So there is quite a distance in the exchange of balls, and it may be that Paintsville will be the benefactor of this field position.
2:35 left to go in the 3rd period. 2nd down at the 4-yard line. And the snap, and plowing off his right tackle was Croman, I do believe.
Croman, the ball
44. He got it out to about the 5-yard line. Gain of 1.
3rd and 7.
3rd and about 7
From the 5.
for Beechwood. And Paintsville will have dandy field position if Beechwood does not pick up this 1st down. This is a big play for both teams. Beechwood, of course, needs points, and more importantly at this stage, needs field position. Under 2 minutes now left in the 3rd period. 3rd and 7 from the 5. Yeagle will drop back, sends a man down the middle. There's the pass, and Darple's got it. Big catch out to the 28-yard line. What a play.
Master was going down as the ball was coming in. He had slipped as the defender on the play. And had he not gotten up, that would have gone for the 95-yarder.
Beechwood first.
Great throw, a pressure throw by Mike Yeagle out to Toby Darple. And there is the big play that Beechwood needed. A minute 37 left to go. That's got to give Beechwood some renewed confidence. The ball out at the 28. And there goes Bailey Moorhead off left tackle. There's his big gain as he follows it out to the 38-yard line. Morledge to the 38, close to a 1st down. It's either 2nd and short or 1st and 10. And I believe they want the measurement. Held by inches. 2nd and short. A minute 11 left to go in the 3rd period. Paintsville leads 7-0. And Yeagle will drop back and throw. He's being chased. He'll have to get rid of it. He does. And it's nearly complete and nearly intercepted as well. The pass intended for Jim Huber at the 45-yard line of Beechwood. Mark Stafford on the coverage. I guess Beechwood feels they can get the inches, and they went for a bigger play, and it nearly burned them.
2 defenders on that, not really double coverage. There just happened to be 2 defenders in the area. Don Gerald was the primary defensive man on that tight end, as he was going down about 5 or 10 yards and out. And the secondary coverage man was Mark Stafford, who was in the area also.
3rd and less than 1 for Mike Yeagle and his Beechwood Tigers. The snap. Bailey Morledge hit in the backfield. He falls forward. Boy, he may have just gotten it, or else he is short still. And they rule he got it. That's what being over 200 pounds will do for you. A lesser weighted back would have been stopped.
At the plane that I'm in, I kind of saw Coach Bernie Berry across the way. When the play went into the line of scrimmage, he immediately signaled first down.
35 seconds remaining in this third period. High formation. And Yeagle to Bailey Morledge running to the left side, shakes off one man, and Bailey with good running gets it out to the 42 or 43-yard line, make it the 43. He did well to get a 4-yard gain on that because it looked like he was in trouble in his own backfield, but he picked his way for 4 yards.
He literally slipped out of the grasp of Roger Daniel and John Brown because they had him dead to rights in that backfield.
The Beechwood Tigers come to the line of scrimmage. Only 2 seconds left. They look at the clock and say, we will snap it in the fourth quarter. Sweep to the right side. Blockers in front. He runs over a couple of Paintsville Tigers and is out to about the 45-yard line. Maybe to the 46, they rule. That'll be a gain of 4.
That is when Morledge is the most dangerous, when he is going one-on-one outside against the defender, particularly as slippery as his lower body is, and he has mud caked from about the top of that 33 all the way down to his shoe top.
Another big third down situation for Beechwood. Morledge now with 41 yards on 14 carries. 3rd and 4, 11-17 remaining in the ball game. And Yeagle hands it off, and Morledge plowing forward, but he does not get there. He is stopped at about the 49. It's 4th and 1.
Mike Stafford in on the original hit, and then he was followed in there by Keith Gillespie. And they are short.
And now what do you do? There's a lot of time left. He is not.
No, he is not. They're going to go for it.
Now or never for Beechwood. The Tigers dig in. Yeagle wants quiet. He's not going to get it from this near side. Long count, snap, and first down good as Coleman carries off the right side. He takes it all the way to the 43 of Paintsville. Wow. Everybody watching Morledge, and it was Coleman off right tackle.
It was that right side behind Jeff Pilger at 195 and Brian Butler at 220 and the tight end Jim Huber that just blasted that right side wide open. And he scampered long distance.
8-yard gain for Dave Coleman. 10-20 left to go. The ball between the 44 and the 43. We'll call it the 43 for intents and purposes. You always go up to the next number. And there's Morledge off right tackle, and Bailey plows down to the 40-yard line. A gain of 3. Morledge now up to 47 yards on 16 carries. And now it's Beechwood, perhaps in their final attempt. Even though we have 9:50 left to go in the ball game, it may be now or never for Beechwood. The clock will become a factor. 2nd and 6. They give Morledge credit for a 4-yard pickup.
The ball, their best sustained drive of the night, and of course it started at the lane 1.
And the crowd on the near side, of course, imploring for Paintsville to hold. And the snap. And here goes Darple on a sweep to the right side. He's upended, but he's inside the 40. He is down, in fact, to the 36-yard line.
36-yard line.
A gain of 4 for Toby Darple. That's only his 2nd carry. 3rd and 2 for Beechwood. And you know, if they don't make it this time, they'll go for it again since they went for it when they were in their own territory. We'll keep an eye on that clock. We're approaching 9 minutes to play. Paintsville leads 7-0. David LeMaster has scored the only touchdown of the ball game. All week long, we projected it would be a close, hard-hitting football game. That's what it's been. 8:50 to go. The snap. And Yeagle keeping, sweeping to the right. He's pulled down for a loss. Back at the 40. A big defensive play.
Fred Scott, it was knifing across from his defensive halfback position. It was a tremendous fake into the line by Yeagle because he had left everybody on the line thinking it was going to be a back into the line, and then all of a sudden he floated out to his right, but it was not to be as far as Fred Scott was concerned because he saw where it was going all the way.
And now Beechwood needs 6 yards with only 8:14 left to play. They come to the line of scrimmage, which is the 39 of Paintsville. What will Yeagle come with? We'll know in a moment. The snap. He pitches it out. Morlich with the sweep. Heads for the first down sticks. He's got it. And he's down across the way at the 30-yard line, or just inside it, to the 29. What a run by Morlich of about 10.
That was a gutty run because he was doing it one-on-one, and he knew he had to get to that yardstick and just brought it right over. Went further on downfield, but he got that first down.
Remember, Beechwood went all the way to the 9-yard line early on, and this has been their best drive of the night.
Again, we'll mention it's on the far hash mark where the footing has to work.
The crowd yelling for Paintsville to hold again. They come to the line of scrimmage, and here's the snap. Yeagle hands it off into the line again. And again, it's Big Bailey Morlich. Or was it another number, 30 we have in the game, Paul Schulte. Or Schulte. Schulte takes the ball to the 27. For a gain of about 2 yards. 2nd and 8, 7.5 to go. The ball at the Paintsville 27. Again, they line up. Wingman to the right, pitch out to the right. Morlich slipping and sliding, cuts it back upfield and dives down to about the 25-yard line, inside it, in fact, to the 24.
I'll tell you, it's amazing how those guys can stay on their feet in conditions like they're trying to negotiate. From Morlich, you could just see him kicking up the mud as he was trying to get to his footing. And he made just a decent individual gain out of that because he was trapped at the line of scrimmage.
60 yards rushing for Morlich. He had only 18 at halftime. It's 3rd and 5. The ball at the 24-yard line. Yeagle calls signals, and the give to Morlich again. He pounds straight ahead. He's to the 20-yard line. Maybe just over the 20. He is very close to the first down. Cliff's got the glasses on it. And it's over the 20, down to the 19, or just shy of it.
Yeah, it's close. They're going to have to measure.
It's either 4th and less than 1, or 1st and 10. The clock continuing to run with 6:20 left to go. And everybody on their feet here. Yeagle wants quiet. 6:05 left. The snap. And Croman again off right tackle. He dives forward. And he's got the first down. They fake to Morlich up the middle and give it to Croman off the right side. And Dave Croman.
Timeout formation.
I thought he got the first down. We called that one early.
I thought he kept in front of him.
He's got it. And they're jumping up and down across the way. 5:50 to go. What a football game it's been, Cliffbell. One of the best, certainly, and I guess that you've seen in the 5.5 years that you've been here.
I just wish the conditions would have been better on the field. I would like to see these two teams go at it under those.
All right, 5.5 to go. The ball at the 19-yard line. Yeagle hands it off to Morlich, and Bailey Morlich is stopped this time after a relatively short gain. He's down to the 17-yard line.
It was Roger Daniel on the ground that just reached up and got him that time because Morlich was set out for at least 5, and he was hauled down with just a 3-yard gain.
2nd and 7. The ball at the 17-yard line. Beechwood is driving. They trail 7-0. 5 minutes to play in the game. And the snap. And it's Morlich straight up the middle, and this time he dives down. He is inside the 15. He is down, in fact, to about the 13-yard line. That'll be a gain of 4 for Morlich. 3rd and 4. And Morlich is a one-man gang. He's got 70 yards now on 21 carries. 4.5 left to go in the ball game. The ball at about the 13-yard line. Beechwood can get it down to the 9 for a first down. And the snap. And a busted play. Yeagle is sacked. He is down at the 15-yard line. He loses 2.
15-yard line.
It's 4th and 6.
It was a busted play because the defensive left side for Paintsville was already back was going to pitch to Morledge out wide right. And that defensive thrust denied what Yeagle was going to do, and he just had to sit down and eat the ball.
Another big play for Beechwood. 3:50 to go in the ball game. The ball is at the Paintsville 15-yard line. 7-0. The Paintsville Tigers are leading, but they are being tested right here. And the snap. And Yeagle drops back, throws a screen pass. It's batted down, and the Tigers have held. It was an attempted screen, and it's incomplete, and Paintsville takes over. With 3:37 to go, deep in their own territory.
On the piece of that ball as it was getting thrown up.
Tracy McFadden also there. 1st and 10 for Paintsville. And now Beechwood has to hope that they can stop the Tigers right here.
Also attribute the mud to part of that because Yeagle was trying to throw and the ball was just slipping right out of his hand as he was trying to throw it.
All right. LeMaster has his Tigers up to the line of scrimmage in that wishbone. And there's the snap. And the give off. And Don Gerald carries. And Big Don lugs it all the way out to the 23 or 24-yard line. It may be enough for a first down. Or rather, it was Ward, not Gerald. The shirts are so muddy, it's almost impossible to tell. An 8-yard gain for Ward.
Coach Walter Brew and Jim Hader and B.J. Ward huddled just before that first down, and they obviously want to grind it up.
They said, don't drop it. 2nd and 2. 3 minutes left to go. LeMaster, long count. There's the snap. And the give up the middle. And that time Don Gerald carries.
Gerald, the ball carrier.
And Don gets it out over the 25 to the 26, first down. Big play. Gerald now with 46 yards on 12 carries.
That is Paintsville's 11th first down and probably the most important they've had all night.
And another one is 2:35 to go. 7-0, the Tigers leading. They have done it with defense tonight. 2:27 to go. LeMaster checks that clock. There's the snap. And he keeps the ball, starts to the left side. And he is caught. A flag is thrown. He is dropped at the 31-yard line. And let's check that flag.
The preliminary signal by the field judge was, or the head linesman was holding against the end, Darrell Pugh on that play, trying to get some blocking out in front for LeMaster, and that is the call.
LeMaster is the leading rusher in this ball game with 79 yards on 8 carries. And here's where the Tigers can ill afford a mistake. The ball is back now at the 15-yard line. First and 23.
From the 15.
The clock runs. 2:15 to go. Paintsville trying to hang on to that football and go to the state championship game. They lead 7-0. LeMaster calls signals, and there's the snap. And again, he keeps the ball, ducks it inside, and LeMaster is dropped right at the 20-yard line.
LeMaster, the ball carrier.
It'll be second down. And, well, a long way.
Boy, on the thin edge of disaster with that play, because on the snap, LeMaster almost didn't get the handle on the ball. Beechwood has called time with 1:43 to go in the game. What Paintsville has to do is hold on to the ball. And under the conditions, that's not going to be easy. But
2nd and 20 from the 20-yard line. And there's the snap. And LeMaster keeps the ball. He ducks inside a couple of men, still on his feet. Down he goes at the 24 or 25. A minute 33 left, and now Beechwood will take a time.
the conversation has ended between the coaching staff and David LeMaster, and back to the huddle he goes, and it's on the hash mark across the way, which is not the good footing field.
93 seconds separating Paintsville from a trip to Richmond. 3rd and 13. And Unless Paintsville can get a big play here, Beechwood's going to have one more shot. Here's the snap, and they hand it off. And there he goes, B.J. Ward, as he has done all year, and he has got the first down, I do believe.
It is close. It is very close. It is a first down.
He needed 13, he got 13. That may lock this thing up.
Probably one of the things it has. He sticks his arm up in the air with the number 1 at the top.
What a block by that middle of that Paintsville line as they blew Beechwood off the line of scrimmage. And it never came at a more important time than right now. And the Tigers think they've got this game won. They come to the line of scrimmage. 1:03 left. There's the snap. And a handoff again into the backfield. And this time it's Mark Stafford. Stafford just lowers his head, brings it out to the 43-yard line. Timeout Beechwood. That may be their final timeout. It's so long for this. And all they got to do now is hang on to it. And I wouldn't be surprised to see LeMaster just kind of dive to the ground with it.
And take a delay of game penalty, but just take the seconds off the clock.
Well, we said all week long that it would be a close, hard-hitting game. Bernie Barry can be proud of his club across the way. He says, I hope we can be competitive. I think we'll play him a good ball game. They have certainly done that. Gave Paintsville a scare here in the final period as they drove it down. Had it not been for a busted play on third down, we may be debating whether they would go for a two-point conversion or a one-pointer had Beechwood scored. But the busted play made it 4th and 6, and then a pass was incomplete, and Paintsville has taken the ball from the 15 out to the 43 with only 53 ticks left on the clock. 2nd and 6, but that's not the important figure right now. There's the snap, and LeMaster keeps the ball himself, and he takes it out to the 49-yard line. First down, Paintsville, and the clock runs. And another timeout. Maybe not. No, they just stopped the clock for the first down signal. 39 seconds left to go. LeMaster did not drop down. And this crowd is going crazy down below.
The strategy at this point would be for him to slow down with the first down and only half a minute. Inside, half a minute now.
It is like New Year's Eve here at Paintsville Memorial Field. 23 seconds to go. LeMaster has them up at the line of scrimmage. 20 seconds left. There's the snap. There's the loss by Burr. He drops down back at the 47-yard line.
Now the coaching staff goes wide.
The Tigers jubilant on the field down below.
They are back away from the ball. They're just going to let it count down.
And that's it. The Tigers throw helmets in the air. People pouring out of the stands onto the field. The Tigers celebrating. Across the way, a sad group of Beechwood players come across to shake hands